Team like Texas this weekend?
It's it's a really good opportunity. They're obviously ranked pretty high, and they have a good team that has done some good stuff in the past. So, it's a really good opportunity for us to go out and showcase what we can do.
So obviously coming off a pretty impressive offensive performance in their opener, when you look at them offensively, what stands out to you?
They have playmakers. Their receivers are playmakers who will go up and get the ball and make plays get yards after the catch and do things like that. So, and they have a good quarterback too. So we aren't taking them lightly, and we're obviously preparing really well for them. So, it's exciting. That's the kind of offenses you want to go up against, guys who make plays and just give us the opportunity to make plays also.
You guys have kind of shown the ability, regardless of the opponent, just to kind of stay even-keeled. Is that how you're approaching this, despite the performance they had in week one?
Yeah, you don't want to. I don't know. I think we understand that they're a good offense, and they have good players and that have done good things in the past. So I think we're just approaching it like we do any other game, and just trying to learn their stuff and prepare best we can so that we can go out there and perform.
There was obviously so much talk about the corners and the injuries and everything heading into Virginia, and then the corners played pretty well against the Cavaliers. What did you see, and what do you expect from those guys this weekend?
Yeah, they played good, and they stepped up to the doubt that everyone had in them. And I think that in the past, everyone's always doubted the secondary here. So they came out there and they played well, and I expect the same this week. They're going to go out there and they're going to play hard and run to the ball and make plays when the ball's thrown to them. So that's what I expect from them.
Craig, we've run a couple polls on KSL, and it seems like the overwhelming game that fans are most excited for is really the Texas game. What kind of atmosphere do you expect?
I expect our fans to be into it and behind us regardless of what's happening in the game. So, we're excited. I know that it's exciting when a team comes in that's ranked in the top 25 and who has an explosive offense. So I think it's going to be a good game, and the fans will hopefully be into it.
Especially as a storied program as Texas is, Texas football is synonymous with college football. Do you, as players, get excited for, bringing someone of that caliber to your stadium?
I think, regardless of the history of any school, I think we always want the best teams to come in, and we want to play the best teams. So it's exciting when you have an opportunity to play a good team. Just like I was saying, it's exciting, and it's an opportunity for you to show what you can do, and that's what we want. We don't want to just play teams that are not doing very good or haven't been good in the year. So it's exciting.
You don't sound too wowed by Texas.
Well, I think they're good. They're a good offense. I don't know what you want me to
by the
to
history.
Say.
The history of maybe one of the great programs in college football.
And and when you're preparing for a team, you're not looking at the history of the program and everything like that. I think that's great. Texas is. Yeah, in the past they've had good players go out there that have played in the NFL and done things like that, but preparation of the game, you don't think about that. So just looking at them this year, and like I said earlier, they have good players who will make plays, and that's what we're looking at, and we're trying to prepare this the best we can so that we can come out and take care of it. So,
Craig, Texas has two fantastic wide receivers, Jackson Shipley, and they also have Michael Davis on the outside, guys that you've seen back in 2011. Talk about those guys. What do those guys bring to the table now that you've seen them? Maybe you get a little more years under their belt.
Yeah, those guys are good. Shipley runs really good routes, and he's smooth and makes plays. And Michael Davis, the other guy, he'll go up and get a ball deep. And, it's exciting. Those guys are good, and I'm excited to go up against them this week.
Yeah, they have an X factor, I believe, and he's a slot receiver. They also use him as a tailback and also as a punt returner. His name is DJ Johnson. He's about 5'11", 170 pounds, but he's fast, quick guy, 4'4", 3 guy.
Nice.
Have you seen him on the inside slot? What have you evaluated him on film?
Yeah, he's a guy that they want to get the ball, so just recognizing where he is. No specific things to take him out of the game or anything, but we know they're going to utilize him in different spots on the field, so you just have to be aware, and just like any game, you just have to be aware who their main guys are and what you want to do with them, and just be aware, because those are the guys that are going to make plays. So.
Yeah, and they use them all over the place too. They'll use them for bubble screens. When 2011, when Shipley was when B-Boy's down at Austin, and they use Shipley as kind of the end-around guy. They use him for screens, kind of the slot receiver. He's been taken over by the Jay Johnson. He's kind of that role. When it comes to defending the slot and defending those guys, does that fall upon the safeties, you guys, or does it fall more upon the outside linebackers?
It just depends on what coverage we're running, but we both have responsibilities to take care of those guys, and And that's what we need to focus on is our outside linebackers have an opportunity to run with them, that they do the best they can to get hands on them and slow them up and give us an opportunity also to make plays on those guys. So
yeah, a little bit more in 2011. They had a little bit more of a variation offense. They did a lot of option ride, a lot of different things. Maybe try to trick you. And now it kind of seems like they want to just play straight up football and beat you with talent and execution. What have you seen in evaluating the film?
They run a hurry up offense, and they want to get the ball in the cylinder of the field and make plays with their guys that have made plays in the past. So I think they're a good offense, and we're just going to have to play our defense because we have a really good defense too. So
secondary played fantastic against Virginia. David Ash, Texas quarterback, a little bit more mature now, positions his own. Talk about him and what you expect from him coming Saturday.
Yeah, I think he also is a good player. He's dynamic. He can run, and he can put the ball there at times. And so excited to go up against him. I think, if we play the defense we know how to play, I think that we can handle those guys. But also giving them credit, they're good players and they've made plays in the past. So.
If you were to give me 3 keys to Craig Bill's BYU victory, what would they be?
The 3 keys to
a BYU victory this Saturday, what would they be?
Just execution, effort, and just position mastery.
Craig Bills.